Hi there, it's Bianca, and in this video I'm gonna show you the easiest technique on how to cut your own hair. Being in the quarantine and being locked down at home, our hair are already growing so fast, and especially here in the Philippines, it's so extremely hot because it's summertime. So mostly what we do is we tie our hair. But the thing is, it's actually not advisable to tie your hair too often because pulling your hair, especially if you do so tightly, it can actually damage your hair and can lead to hair breakage. And it can even lead to baldness, and we don't want that. So my first tip is, if you're tying your hair, make sure that you do so loosely. Don't do it so tightly, okay? So now going back to our topic, there's actually two techniques that I'm gonna show you today, and it's up to you which one you think is best. Both are doable and it's very easy to do, and all you need is a scissor, like any scissor that you have at home. Just make sure that it's heavy duty and that it's sharp, because when you put your hair together, it's gonna be hard to cut your hair if you have a scissor that it's not that sharp. Next thing that you're gonna be needing is Sanrio elastic band. I'm not sure actually what this is called, but I grew up calling this Sanrio. And if there's any one of you who knows a different term for Sanrio, please do comment below so that I will be aware also of what it's called. Okay. So the first thing that you have to do is to make sure that your hair is wet. We have to make sure that our hair is wet because it's more dense, it's straight, and it's not like all over the place. So it's easier for you to manage your hair. And then you're gonna have to make sure that you find the center of your face and you divide your hair like this, okay? So this is gonna be the first technique. After that, you're gonna go at the back and divide your hair also, just using your fingers and your nails. Just make sure that you find the center of your head. Okay, there. And then, ta-da! Next, we're gonna comb our hair and make sure that you put your hair behind your ears like this. And then we're just gonna tie it depending on the length that you want to cut. So in this case, I want to cut it up to here. Okay, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing at the right side. Make sure that the hair is behind the ears, and then we're gonna ponytail it like this. Okay, and to be completely honest, I don't even have a mirror in front of me. I'm just like making sure, okay, does it feel even? Okay, so this is obviously higher than the left side. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's actually even. So there you go. I can feel that it's a little bit even now, hopefully. Tell me if it's not. And the next, what you're gonna do is use your scissor and you just cut it, okay? And you cut it. Just make sure when you're facing the mirror, just make sure that it's actually really, really even, because you don't want this to be higher and this one to be lower, okay? So that's one technique. The other technique is, which I think is what I'm gonna do because I find it for me it's more comfortable, is that I'm gonna just face the back. We are gonna pull the hair all the way to the back. And then this is gonna be our foundation. So we will tie it like this, okay, all the way up. This is gonna be our support, okay? And then, depending on how long or short you wanna cut your hair, you're gonna put the second Sanrio and tie your hair up to where you want to cut your hair, like that. I don't wanna go too short because just in case I mess it up, you know, once the quarantine is over, at least I can still go to my stylist and have them fix it. But I'm pretty confident I'm gonna do it really good. I know that you can too, so I'm just gonna cut it up to the point where I am confident that I'm not gonna cry if I mess it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my finger. Make sure that you don't cut it too close to the Sanrio because you don't want to cut the Sanrio, or you don't want the Sanrio to fall off once you are not yet done cutting your hair. So make sure that you give a little bit of space. In this case, I'm gonna make sure that I use my fingers as a guide and just cut it. I hope I don't cut my fingers. Okay, just making sure that I'm not over cutting my hair. Okay, are you ready? I'm nervous. Okay, let's do this. It's taking longer than I expected. This is why I told you that you need a heavy-duty scissor, because it can actually take a lot of effort to cut your hair. Okay, so enough of the drama. I can feel that this part is longer than this part. So I am going to cut it more. So before I mess up my hair completely, let's just see how it is. Okay, so I can see, even though there's no mirror in front of me, I can see and I can feel that it's actually pretty even. Hold on, let me just check it in the mirror. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this length already. And it's so easy and it's so fast, and you're ready to face the summer. So after cutting your hair, you can just face yourself in the mirror and just make sure that there's no parts that are longer than the other. In my case, I can see that it's actually pretty even, and I'm happy about it, so I don't need to cut it anymore. And if you have someone who can help you cut your hair, it's even better. You can do the same technique and that's it. Now you can face the summertime at your home without any problem. Still very hot though. See you guys in my next tutorial. Bye! Subscribe to our channel and click the bell right next to it, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook so that you will see and be notified every time we post something new.